Lockdown in Shanghai is getting lifted on June 1st. While editing this video, Hoyoverse just announced that 2.7 is coming on the 31st. And now I am rewriting this intro. But until then, I have zero interesting ideas in my head. It's been 7 patches already, and it's time to get ready for Sumeru and jog your memories on what happened in the past, 11 months we spent in the Fox Islands. Let's see here. First of all, what did belong to Inazuma and what were random festivals from Drunkard's Land and Rich Kids Land? You two have to be split in half. You basically don't belong here. Others, stay exactly where you are. Good enough. We start our journey to Inazuma by getting into Beidou's ship that we pre-booked in the previous patch. You remember this place? Yeah, that came with this. Say hi to Kazuha, guys. Followed by a pretty cool shot of the Crocs, we transition into Inazuma and are greeted by the off-brand child, who is also the Walmart house husband.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
The audacity of this bitch to ask 2 million mora to register. Talk about authentic Japanese government paperwork. Here comes the fixer to save the day by buttering up people. One problem leads to the other, and now this dude needs our help to expose corruption. We exposed corruption, made this guy depressed by reminding of his past, and learned a thing or two about Ritou and this crystal marrow. During the Sakagu decree, people from the other regions were not allowed to enter the mainland Inazuma. Instead, they were all placed in Ritou as a buffer. Sometime after the Vision Hunt decree, the Konjo Commission stopped taxing with Mora and switched to crystal marrow. The dispute between the crystal marrow prices skyrocketing originated from this guy, who was holding on to stocks, so the price inflated. Also hints that Snezhnaya is somehow involved in this money business. Many years ago. Can you help us? Nope. I don't know how people concluded that Signora is behind all this, with just one line about Snezhnaya doing business years ago and an arrogant lady talking with this old man. It's like saying the only arrogant woman is Signora. What the hell, man? This is what pisses me off about leaks. People heard Signora is a boss, and yes, of course, all things fall into place subconsciously, even without full context. Just like the last time, the audacity of these people from Ritou. This dude asked us to bring 300 flowers from Liyue or deliver 700 letters. Thankfully, that guy's love-struck daughter gave us a free ticket to mainland. Hello there, I'm a dog. What? Just kidding, it's a boy. Look, it's a creepy statue. Here, Touma explains to us what the Vision Hunt decree is. Raiden Shogun sees visions as a threat to her eternity. It has the power to change fate, so stripping one's vision ensures her vision of eternity. Creepy voices. And we learn that visions are granted to people when their ambition reaches a certain threshold. In turn, visions are the physical manifestation of one's ambition. Remember the time when people thought we would get a free Ayaka at AR 43? Can you help us? Nope. Then how about this? You have received a trade offer from Kamisato Ayaka. I show you Shogun, you give me 3 wishes. As her 3 wishes, we go around helping 3 people who lost their visions to the Vision Hunt decree. This guy forgot why he stayed in Konda village for 30 years. This guy forgot he was supplying the village with emergency food with his own money. And this guy lost his mind. Hello there, Fox lady. She explained us that deeper the ambition, greater the power. But if that ambition is stripped, greater the backlash. As in the case of this fool. Guys, say hello to Ayaka. After moving back to the commodity house, Ayaka informs us that Shogun is an emotionless ruler whose only goal is implementing eternity. She also gives us information about Watatsumi resistance led by Sangonomiya Kokomi. As for her plan to fight back against the decree, she points us to the Naganohara fireworks shop to help the person who makes counterfeit visions, who is in prison at this moment. Hello there, bug character from Inazuma that most people skipped. It's prison break time! Oh shit, leave. Time to celebrate a successful prison break. It's hot pot time, baby!
Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh.
He should be sitting in a toilet with explosive diarrhea. Guess visions get rid of sicknesses too. We just took a break for a while and Touma got abducted by the Tenjo Commission. Now he is being used as a sacrifice for the creepy statue's 100th vision. Talk about turn of events. Look who's here to save the day! Bubazord, go!
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Shogun drags us into her plane of euthymia, where the real Raiden Shogun maintains a state of eternity. There, she engages us in an epic battle. I have to wonder, if the Musono Hitatachi is this strike that distorts reality itself, did she drag Kazuha's friend into this place to kill his mind while killing his body with the Shogun puppet outside? Because Kazuha says that no one lived after seeing it. So no one knows what exactly the strike did. Forget about that. Listen to this epic music.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Crap. Main characters have plot armor, right? Yeah, what was I thinking? This is not Game of Thrones.
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Yup, we became wanted criminals. Again. Well, time to join the rebellion. Say hi to I am the idiot who's gonna die soon. Following Teppei, we got to the resistance camp and met with the dog boy Goro. Epic battle time! Comrades! Ambush!
4 to 6 weeks later.
With Teppei's lead, we reached Watatsumi Island and met with Kokomi. There, we heard about a mysterious supporter secretly supplying the resistance. This is the first hint we get about Fatui, the mysterious supporters, and that Kokomi is only good at strategizing on battlefield and not so much in political warfare. Later she patches things up during the peace talks, but the damage is done. Are you going to help us? I'll make you a captain. Okay. This is the second time the mysterious sponsor came into play. Teppei was showing strength suspiciously within a few days of us rescuing him from getting beaten to death. Also the first sign of some sickness kicking in. As Kokomi's new mission, we investigate the Tatarasuna's delta area only to find a lava troll out of nowhere and a wild shiny Teppei. Are you okay, my dude? Yes, I just smoked Naku weed and dyed my hair to look cool. If you say so. After asking Teppei what's wrong with this place, he tells us the story how Orobashi, their god, brought them to the surface from Enkonomiya, but went insane and got killed by Raiden Shogun during the Archon War, creating the Musojin Gorge. Back in Watatsumi, Goro and Kokomi were discussing how their soldiers are aging like crazy fast and getting stronger using a strange weapon. At first, I also thought it was something else since they were talking about a weapon. I didn't classify delusions and visions specifically as weapons until then. But oh well, it was a bunch of malfunctioning delusions. Oh no, Teppei is dying. Sad moment. But anyway, time to head to Delusion Factory. Oh, it's the angry clown boy. Are you the one giving delusions? No. Why do you care so much? They liked it. He pissed us off using the oldest trick in the book. And now we are passing out.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
6969. Hello there again, Miko. She somehow saved our asses from that place. And this is the place where we get to know that A is the real Raiden Shogun, and she infused her soul into Makoto's sword and placed it inside Shogun puppet. While the puppet was programmed to pursue eternity, A minds her own business, meditating inside her own plane of euthymia. Then she gives us her plan to beat A inside her own mind, and so she puts us 200 plus ping players through hell to counter A's skills. Hey, can I see your fox form?
In your dreams.
Emotional damage!
Then she went back and made another plan to turn Kujo Sara against the Tenryo Commission. Can you help us? Do I even have a choice? Miko used Kujo Sara's loyalty towards the shogun and evidence about Kujo clan colluding with the Futui to conflict with her feelings and stir up some trouble inside the clan. After she left to throw a temper tantrum, Miko gave us a charm that may play a crucial part in the coming battle. Man, the entire Kujo clan is a bunch of shogun sims. Somehow, after beating the crap out of the minions, the old man fesses up and said the shogun is now talking with Signora. So Sara decided to go on another temper tantrum to the Tenshukaku while beating everyone in her path. Well, Signora knocked her out? Were Tengu warriors always this weak? My sincere condolences to Japanese dub elitists who didn't get to hear Lumin speak firsthand.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
We somehow beat Signora easier than child. Haha! Get overloaded to death. We also learn that Signora is the Crimson Witch of Embers, not flames, cause she is about to go out but hanging on to dear life like a piece of burnt charcoal. This is also another place that has no perfect answer. If what I said earlier was correct, when Shogun killed Signora's body, A should have killed her mind. Since eternity denies time, it looked like nothing really happened. If that's the case, no amount of copium is going to bring the Signora we know back to life. After this creepy montage of glitches, Shogun, as the nice lady she is, came back to greet us with her sword. Then Kazuha got his anime moment by becoming Zenitsu for a moment. Then she dragged us into her plane of Euthymia again, where we had to get beaten up again before we remember Miko's charm was a thing. This is also a place where the weird time-space thing happens. Since A and Shogun have different consciousnesses, unless A gives a direct order to the puppet to stop battling with the resistance, the puppet has no reason to let them live. Unless of course the time pauses inside the plane of Euthymia. If so, then while we fight and talk it through in the plane of Euthymia, everyone outside is safe because their time is paused relative to us. Anyway, after we summoned Miko, she probably linked the statue with 99 visions with A's plane of Euthymia. That made the 99 ambitions trapped in the visions and the traveler to link, giving us the power to fight A on equal footing.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
After we defeat A, she told us her story and the reason for her actions. You are acting like a child, eh? No? Yes, you are. Okay. Can you stop the Vision Hunt Decree? Why not? Then A ordered the Raiden Shogun puppet to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. From that day onwards, people of Inazuma lived happily ever after. I don't know why people were mad about this ending. I liked it. Not every ending has to be dramatical. Sometimes things just get fixed themselves when you talk it through, without killing each other headfirst like an anime protagonist. Oh, hello, Miko. Hello there. Did you sell out the Gnosis? No. Yes. She saved us from Scaramouche in exchange for the Electron Gnosis. And now that midget, who was A's test puppet, has the Gnosis now. She also tells us that A had no use for the Gnosis, so she threw it away into Miko's hand to keep it. If you want to know why the Gnosis was useless to A, check out my Gnosis potential video. And she explained to us that Baal or Makoto was the original archon who won the war. After her death 500 years ago, Beelzebub or A, Baal's twin, took her place as archon. Regular people don't know this cause A only acted as Makoto's body double, so people thought both were the same person. By the way, do you know my brother? Who? Then unknown goddess? Who? The next stop in our journey is Sumeru. I made like 3 videos explaining about areas about Sumeru, So there is nothing much to recap here. Did I jog your memories about Inazuma Archon Quest? I will return with the aftermath of the Inazuma Archon Quest next time if I don't get inspired on a new theory. Those things are hard to come by when I am the only one who thinks like me. I know, why don't you leave an interesting theory idea in the comments? If it piques my curiosity, I will look into it and maybe turn it into a video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Join the madness by hitting the subscribe button. You can watch my last video on Sumeru getting burned here and the theory about Dendro Archon here. This was yours truly, Ekamin. As always, thanks for watching and until next time, let your imaginations run wild.